Superheroes not wearing masks. Where do you land on it? Well, for one creator, it was worthy of an entire retcon. The character in question is Liberty Bell, who originally did not wear a mask, but later when her origin is retold, she has one. And they go into why. Now, Liberty Bell first debuted in Boy Commandos #1 in 1942. She debuted in the fourth story, which was also called Fourth Story. It was written by Don C. Cameron with art by Chuck Winters. She's introduced with her father, Major James Lawrence, in Poland. He's killed in an air raid, and she manages to get to Amsterdam, and then she eventually makes her way to France. She's smuggled there by her love interest, eventual love interest, Rick Cannon. She does a whole lot. She swims the English Channel, she makes it back to the States. She gets labeled as an American heroine for evading the Nazis and delivering information about the war. She even gets her own radio program. It's after all of this that she ends up at Independence Hall, and the Liberty Bell is rung, and it resonates with the little Liberty Bell that she wears on her chest. She has a little replica because she won an athletic contest. But after the bell is rung, she gains powers, and she decides to become a mystery woman. So, she makes a costume. Liberty Bell, America's symbol and mine, sewed on my sports shirt to prove it. In riding breeches, blue shirt, and gloves, I'll be ready for action. A mask? No. My hair will partially hide my face, and if anyone asks who I am, why, my name is Liberty Bell, with an E at the end, like a Southern belle. And of course, it means beauty in French. Now let's flash forward to the retelling of the origin in All-Star Squadron number 61. This in 1986. It's written by Roy Thomas, even though it's largely a rewrite of what was already told by Don C. Cameron. The art's by Mike Harris, inks by Tony DeZanuga, and colors Carl Gafford. Things play out pretty much the same way, albeit with more details or some things enhanced. And one thing that really gets added to is her thought process for making the costume, and there's also an additional panel of negligee added. But when it comes to her costume, we have this dialogue now. The Liberty Bell, America's symbol and somehow intertwined with my life, my heritage in a way I may never fully understand. Add riding breeches, gloves, and boots. A makeshift mask with my medal pinned to my belt for good measure. Can't say I care much for going around masked though. Maybe I could just comb my hair to partially hide my face and... No, what am I thinking of? People would recognize Veronica Lake on the street, wouldn't they? A mask it must be. This way, if anybody asks who I am, why, the name is, Liberty Bell. It's really interesting that it takes time out to note what the visual inspiration for the original look was with half the hair on the face. It was Veronica Lake, but then to go out of the way to say that it wouldn't work. She also seems a tad less confident on the name this time with that, What do you think? Was this worthy of highlighting? Do you buy the idea that people could run around not masked and people wouldn't notice? Mileage on this definitely varies, so I'd love to hear what you think.